What's up YouTube, ODST General back again, and this video is a tad bit overdue, but they have started rolling out the Fireman update, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and show off that stuff here today. This includes a number of changes here, including some frame drops going on there. I'm not sure what this is about here. I'm guessing the world's still trying to load in, but changes to the Canton map. We've got new apparatus, new liveries, new fire systems put into place, all sorts of stuff. New firehouses here, so we got a lot of things. I'm not going to probably show off everything in here. We'll probably just do some calls because I am a little bit late on this. There's been a bunch of changes. I don't even know like fully what all's been changed. Yeah, the map was still loading in. That's why it's kind of lagging. Smoothing out now though. Yeah, so should be pretty exciting. You can see they've started putting in like some FDNY based liveries on some of the apparatus. Not all of them. They did have kind of like a Chicago based one originally. Now I don't know if I go into stations. I think we're at station 3 here. Yeah, I don't think they have any other liveries currently in for any of the apparatus. It's just still default. So some of the trucks had the black and red, but like this one I think had black and red when it was initially rolled out, but now it's got the FDNY style. Let's go to station 2A. They're supposed to be adding station 1 at some point here too. I don't know when that's going to happen. So like yeah, if we go in here, the tiller's got the red and black livery, which is a very sexy looking truck personally. They've also added in a new engine here, so you've got this engine with the FDNY style stuff here. It does not have a monitor on top or anything, so a little bit different than the other one. And then the other apparatus is still in the other engine. So let's see here, spawn truck, I think it's engine 1. I'm guessing that should spawn right outside over here. Not sure where that spawned. Or if it did actually spawn. I might need to remove it, because they were talking about having like alternate stations and stuff, so I think maybe I screwed up, yeah. Actually, hang on, was this station 2? I forgot. Was the station 2 or station 3 I was at? Shoot, station 2. I think I spawned that at station 3. I'm not sure. Truck, actually, hang on. 2B. Alright, so that is not the one we want. There we go. Yeah, that's the other apparatus here, the other engine. So this is what it looks like now in this update. Obviously, this has been kind of getting modified and changed for a while. Very slick and sexy looking engine. This is probably my favorite apparatus in the game right now. But I am an engine company kind of guy, not a truck company kind of guy, so my opinion's a little bit biased here. We probably won't be driving this one, though, just because we've got this other one here, this like New York style one, which we'll probably take out. Turn that off, though. And they also have stationware, so I don't know if this has been set up or fixed properly here, but you should be able to just go over here. Looks like it's not been. But yeah, you can go over, and every character is a little bit different because obviously you can change your character's facial appearance and stuff like that. So depending on your character, you do have the option to switch into stationware, which looks a little bit different. I don't think you can drive the apparatus with stationware. Yeah, that's bugged right now, so you can't do it. So you have to be in your bunker gear in order to actually drive or interact with any of the apparatus. Which is okay. It's not a big deal. I do believe that is getting changed whenever the next update gets pushed. There's supposed to be a hotfix coming out, but I guess that was delayed because they had wanted to implement the world map into that patch, so we're waiting on that to get pushed out. So whenever the world map is done, which should probably be in the next day or two, the update will get pushed then. Not a lot going on here tonight. Gee, I sure hope it stays this quiet. No? And the ship's been really quiet so far. Still no. That is, unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can just, boop. Fire in living room. Okay. Alright, so like I said, we're going to take this bad boy out here. Actually, shit, I should have gone the other way. Swing around. Ooh, come on, you can do it. So, like the other apparatus, this does have first person enabled. The interior is still pretty basic, obviously. The steering wheel doesn't turn, there's no dials or anything yet, but it does have a working first person, so you can do that in first person if you want. I'm going to go back into third person, though, because the exterior of this apparatus is much better looking than the interior currently. And it is a new apparatus, so I want to show off the rig on the outside a little bit more. Looks like it's in this subdivision here. I think I see the house right now, so it's got flames showing in the living room there. Alright, so, I mean, obviously we've got smoke kind of showing all over the place and stuff here. So let's take a quick 360 of the building. Now, they did add a lot of changes to the fire system, as I kind of briefly mentioned. Oh, that's going to be potentially interesting. This black window has been blown out. There is the possibility for backdrafts and rollovers and stuff like that. They've got the gas there, so obviously we need to try and hurry up and prevent this from going further. Oh, did not want to get in there. It's fine. Let's go back here. Equipment, SCBA, flashlight. For right now, let's forego the use of any hand tools, anything like that. Let's blow out this window. So we can use the hose to knock out the window. As you can see, we're going to start hitting this with water from the exterior of the building. And I want to just try and prevent any fire from getting to that gas tank on the exterior. There's also the electrical box out there too, which slightly less concern to me personally, but still potentially an issue. So yeah, we'll knock this out here as best we can through this window, and then we will move into an interior attack. It'd be kind of cool if we could just like spray this down, keep it wet to help keep it cool. Okay, so let's go ahead, mask up. We're gonna check the front door real quick. Hopefully we can just make entry. I'm guessing it'll be locked. Yeah, it's locked, so we'll need to run back here real fast and grab ourselves a Halligan or something here. And force entry through the front door. Super easy. Went down right away. That's nice. That's how we like it. Not sitting there jiggling on the door for 10 minutes. Does happen, but not this time, thankfully. Hopefully these interior doors are unlocked. Shoot, of course they're not. Why are all these doors locked? There's no one in these rooms to lock the doors. Should have brought the Halligan inside first to check that. kind of just slipped my mind. I kind of thought about it after I got in the inside of the structure, and I was like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Because I made a comment about the other door being easy, this one's not going to want to open. It's going to take forever. Gosh, okay, there it is. Well, this one's going to do the same thing, isn't it? Not quite as bad, but... Alright, now the one room I didn't open, I probably should open. I should force the other room just in case, because obviously we'd want to actually check for survivors and stuff too. It's not on fire, I know it's not, but yeah, we'll open it up, pretend like we're checking for survivors. Okay, now we can go and we can grab the attack line again and get in there and actually put the rest of this fire out here. So yeah, the fire's changed a little bit. I kind of mentioned that I started getting into it. Obviously, like I said, there's the gas tank and there's the electrical box, which is a thing now that you have to worry about. So they started adding like these different types of fires a little bit that you gotta worry about, but also the way in which the fires are generated has changed. So the fires will now have more areas of the house it can spawn in. So there's potentially more starting places, and the way it spreads is a little bit different. So you might have, you might come to a lot of these calls, you might still end up finding that a lot of them seem the same, but if you respawn quickly, if you get out to these houses fairly fast, you will actually end up finding in a lot of times or cases that these fires are actually in different spots in different places and presenting, you know, potentially different challenges as a result, which is great. Now, you know, there's other things like car fires and brush fires and stuff too that are going to be taken into account. But yeah, just imagine if that gas tank or the electrical box or something ended up catching fire here and became an issue. Hopefully I'll get to show that to you guys here at some point here. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead, get back in, and there was another call that came through, so we're not necessarily going to return to quarters quite yet. Let's see what's going on with this other call. Got, there it goes. So we got the prison cell block 8. Oh, gosh. This is probably a pretty big fire, I suspect. Thinking we want to do something else. That's a big one. We've done that one before. Let's go ahead and dispatch out a different call here. Okay. This is one we've done a bunch of times too, so I'm a little bit hesitant to do this, but it is a much smaller fire, so we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, and unfortunately still using the Bluetooth hoses and stuff. That's not been changed or fixed up yet. They're still working on the hose system, so supply lines and attack lines and stuff like that are still getting overhauled or fixed up. I don't know when we can expect that. I guess people have still been asking, and basically they said, you know, when they have news on it, they'll post it. So, you know, I know it's something that they want to get done, want to get fixed up, but they obviously want to do it right because the you know, the hose lines can be pretty impactful to performance, as it turns out. You wouldn't necessarily think something the size of the hose would be that big of a deal, but, you know, even as Raph himself pointed out, that was one of the biggest, apparently one of the bigger performance impactors into Merge NYC is the hose system. I don't have my siren on here. I didn't want to, like, have to, like, fight to talk over it. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see the hoses return soon either way, though, because it is a little bit weird having the Bluetooth hoses and stuff. Like, I've kind of gotten used to it now at this point because it's just been the thing for so long, but I definitely prefer to actually have them. Okay. Oh yeah, right outside Station 3. So this is like right next door to the other stations. Obviously, we wouldn't be the responding station, but like I said, I wanted to show off this truck a little bit more, so we're taking this truck out. And then what we'll actually end up doing is, if we've got another call, we'll try to get a bigger structure fire or something maybe. Not necessarily something we're going to complete, but something where we can show off the tiller. Is this here? Nothing going on here. Camp Theodore, Cabin 1. Fire in area. I don't see a fire. This is Cabin 1. It's locked, but it seems fine to me. Well, you know, I mean, I already did a 360. There's no fire showing on the inside. So it might be, I don't know if they added false alarms. They didn't have any before, but I'm wondering if they maybe added some. I didn't see the notes on there. The news. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you guys got to catch that. I kind of was looking in the direction when it happened, but it looked like there was just an explosion out the door. I'm guessing that there was a backdraft and caused the door to blow out, so did not see this over here. They said cabin in the area is Cabin 1, but it was actually Cabin 2, so don't know if that was a bug per se. It's not really a big deal because, I mean, obviously it's like right there. Put that on. Well, it's a good thing here that it's you know, no one else was around or anything. Could have been in front of that door when it blew. That would have sucked. Yeah, you can see there's some reflections on the ground from the fire and everything too, which looks pretty nice. I think that's just because I'm playing with slightly improved graphics than what I used to, but not much smoke on either of these fires for some reason. I wonder if there is a patch that changed to remove the smoke for performance reasons. There was smoke, a lot of smoke the last time I was playing, and it didn't seem like performance was an issue, so maybe it's just the fires, I don't know. Not sure. Kind of a shame that the door got blown apart like that before we could get there, but I'd rather it just be the door than me standing in front of the door or somebody else standing in front of the door when that happens. So let's go ahead, let's take a look, see what we've got going for calls here. So we got a car fire and we got a building fire. So I want to do this building fire. What we're going to do is we're probably going to need a couple of apparatus on scene. So we'll go ahead and we'll take this. Oh, don't want to be the passenger. We're going to take this out and respond to it, and we'll park this up over there, and then we'll grab the tiller because, like I said, I want to show the tiller off, and we'll do that. But yeah, so it should be pretty interesting with this update because this is only like part 1 of like 3 parts to the Fireman update that they've got. Now they've got like accessibility kind of being the next big one, so they're going to be, you know, having the map out and having controller support and the ability to like climb through windows and break windows with like the ladder and stuff like that. So gonna be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited for a lot of the content that Into the Flames has here. It's definitely shaping up better and better, getting a little bit more away from like core gameplay mechanics and getting into polish and stuff like that. Still seem to be maintaining a pretty high standard as far as performance, which is good. Obviously, that's been a big thing, and at least for me personally, is the performance of the game is kind of a huge deal because you can have the prettiest, best, you know, gameplay mechanics and all this other stuff, but you know, if the game's unplayable, then you know you can't play the game. I mean, that kind of goes without. It should go without saying. I mean, it's obvious. But yet some people don't seem to understand that concept. Is this it? Oh yeah, I see the fire from here. A little bit smaller than what I was anticipating when I saw the building fire. I wasn't familiar with the address. Well, let's nonetheless, despite what we've got going on here, let's go back to Station 3. And we will grab, or shoot, was it Station 2? It was Station 2. Station 3 is the tower. Whoopsies. Let's go back here and let's go grab the tiller. and bring this bad boy out so I can show this off. So I don't know if there's a way to steer the tiller from the front like Emerge NYC has. I can actually go into the back, and I could enter in through the back, or at least I could before. Now I don't seem to be able to. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I can drive from the back, as you guys can see, but obviously since I am playing alone, I can't do that because we wouldn't be going anywhere. So let's go ahead. Oh. I hadn't actually messed with that. I didn't like pay attention to the wheels. I assumed they would have gone back straight. So there's got to be presumably a way to steer from the front, but I don't know what it is. That could have been bad. Still not ideal. Alright, so which way is it? It's over this way? I think it's actually just right around the corner there. So, go ahead and I'm gonna pull around the back. It looks like the front door exploded out while we were farting around with this thing here. Alright, outriggers are engaged, even though it's still showing as yellow. Now, yeah, this is a pretty small building. There's probably not much reason to actually do like roof ventilation given the size of the building and the current state. And so we'll just pretend like we're hitting it with water off the tiller just so we have an excuse to use this tiller here. Pretty awesome looking rig though. Tell me this doesn't look really awesome, guys. I mean, somebody probably doesn't care, but I think this is just a beast of a apparatus. Now, that's the thing, like I said, I'm not even a truck company kind of guy. I like engines and stuff. I don't like heights. You know, that's for the birds. But that is pretty darn slick looking. So yeah, this front door blew out. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start just approaching in, get ready for our interior attack. Alright, we've almost got this one knocked out. So yeah, I mean, they've been fairly easy calls so far today. I mean, I did skip the prison though, so I don't know that that counts. The prison one's kind of a tougher one sometimes. Let's go ahead and take that off. And let's get up on this thing here and do this. I don't think I can do this from this side. Oh, I can. And just for kicks, let's actually climb up the ladder just so I can show that off to you guys. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we will reset this. So we'll go ahead and bring it up like that. Start retracting it. And it looks like it's golden. Perfect. Sitting up a little bit still. Like flipping through there. Oh, riggers are up. Ladder's not perfect, but it's good enough. Hitting some collision on the wall there, which is kind of crazy because I wasn't actually touching the wall. Now see, this is where it'd be handy to know what the controls are for those rear wheels if I can control those by myself, because this is a pretty tight space coming around here, so this would make it a lot easier to navigate this. I mean, we can still get through fine, but it would definitely be easier if we could steer the ladder independently. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this bay here and we'll get this bad boy parked. And of course, just real quick, we'll go into first person. So this thing's got a first person interior as well. Just like the other apparatus, not very completed. You know, it's not really, there's no working dials, or the steering wheel doesn't move or anything. It's still pretty good though. I'm guessing it needs to be like textured and everything, because everything's just like all the same color outside the packs, which I'm guessing are textured independently. So I'm guessing that, yeah, there's probably going to be some texturing and stuff done there at some point to flush that out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and shut it off too. That could have been a little bit straighter, but once again, if I knew how to independently steer that, that would probably help. I'm wondering, in the back here, I didn't realize this had gotten added with the gas tank. I'm wondering if I can actually activate this now, because this was supposed to be part of like a training thing that you could actually do, and this was set up in the back of the station, but I'm guessing probably not. I'm guessing they got rid of that ability. I'm guessing they don't have that back here either. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is where they were actually like demoing off with the Northern Alex, the training area here. And that was back at this station, but a lot of stuff's changed since then. Even though it's only been like a month or two since that was shown off. There's been some pretty significant changes to the gameplay in the areas and everything, so not really surprised that's different. But that is a video, guys. It's been about 30 minutes, so a little bit longer than I typically would go for this sort of video, but I wanted to show off everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the current state of Into the Flames. What do you guys think of the new apparatus, the new fires and stuff like that? Let me know in the comments below, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.